Всем привет, ребят! Продолжаем в Alan Wake играть. Я игру перенес на SSD, короче. Сейчас вроде более-менее все нормально. Блин, сейчас момент. А почему все сначала?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Не понял.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Странно, почему все сначала только?
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Ньюский мотор? А разве не это? Вань не продал еще? Ньюта. Что-то с производительностью какая-то параша.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Baker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Куда вы таскали
You're
мотор?
half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that, the federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Надо дело тоже
Well,
продавать.
we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Baker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence. Down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Это что было? Это типа птицы сейчас пролетели или что это было? Вообще жесть какая-то была. Чувачок тоже, конечно, такой. Под стафом видно.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Сейчас момент.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Блин, завтра на работу вообще что-то неохота.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Из-за чего? Нормально. Сначала дали, потом забрали.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Да уж.
Good to see you
Twitch
still in one
кормит.
piece, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing,
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
А, на ютубе.
This can't be the right way.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Или что происходит? Куда этот дядя бежит вообще? Он что там делал, мне интересно.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Да, конечно. Производительностью вообще беды в Alan Wake.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Next coffee's on me.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Где же он был?
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Нормально.
Nice talking to you, too.
I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Блин, не помню уже. Так, что ли? Забыл уже, как было.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a
So you knew
dangerous
our
place.
victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake. Before his murder.
Ну, логично, логично. 13 лет в озере плавал. Так, надо к коттеджам как-то подобраться. Что такое?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Да, подождешь здесь пока. Еще голос у нее такой противный, кстати. У этого типа.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
О, ни хрена себе, кстати, реально.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
Что с битрейтом случилось?
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
А и неинтересно, что там написано, как бы нет. Вообще насрать.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Что он прошел сквозь валун? Это невозможно. Да, ведь валун потом никто не мог. Точнее, валун не мог же потом упасть сюда никак. А,
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Вот вы и попались,
Someone's been
ребята.
watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Интересно, куда засунули?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design?
Hey,
All the
you made
above?
it back.
It's all
Good.
about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Так, это откуда? Что за точка интереса?
Walls. And talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
The task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff in this group.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Так, куда дальше-то? А, вот парковка, ну-ка. Я, наверное, посмотрю пока, что тут.
I think I saw something.
О,
It'll
что
only take a
есть.
minute.
I'll wait here.
Кто это все пишет, вот мне интересно. С этим местом что-то не так.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Я не понял.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Кстати, зашибись, причем что эти синематики на движке игры.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
Здесь все нормально с кадрами.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Что там за стаканы? Городок выглядит прикольно.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Что за типок странный? Что тут делает?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And
Ой,
by now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop.
можно с кем-нибудь поговорить-то?
Welcome back, Anderson.
Господи, меня этот типок пугает, если честно.
Have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Ясно, наркоманы.
Jesus, Charlie.
Интересно, долго вешать будут?
Oh dear. Huge.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case.
А чё он нам кофе не дал?
Have you had many people besides the known victims go?
Так, кто тут убийца?
But it's slowed down ever since Calder Light was fast off.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, screw into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around
А,
here.
это те, кто его
Then we
видели,
heard
типа, с
shooting.
фонариком.
We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree." The cult of the tree.
Культ
Cult of
дерева.
the tree. Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Что муть какая-то.
If you say so.
Hi.
Я, короче, не понял, так у нее дочь умерла или нет.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Дело закрытое.
The cult of the
Схренали.
tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Новый досье, чего? Серьезно?
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff.
Реально.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real
В
important guest.
D&D.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep.
Блин, прикольно выглядит деревушка.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Я, кстати, хочу класс поменять. Нормально. Кстати, облик вроде не только же этот... Вроде не только друид может принимать.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Hey,
Куда тут идти-то? Что-то непонятно. Да я тоже, наверное, скоро в этот пойду. В Балдур. Что он тут печатает, мне интересно.
They locked up an innocent man. I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Ой-ой-ой, вот это я ворвался, конечно. Я знаю, что кто-то из вас ворует туалетную бумагу. Красть из управления шерифа. Это Егор, что ли? Однажды я поймаю воришку на месте преступления, его вышвырнут отсюда, позорище. Какой псих будет считать рулон туалетной бумаги? У тебя, судя по всему, свободного времени полно. Ну и прикол.
I can't force it open.
Выломать ее? Нормально. Нормально, вылетает чисто. Все этот в шоке стоит.
Agent? As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear, I am a tourist,
I'm being
and it
serious,
appears that I'm lost in the woods. He's only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Опа, Егор.
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have
Как кайфово
fenced off by the government.
смотреть
That's
телевизор.
why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, but the government.
Какую-то рекламу.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Ой, что-то темно как-то. Что там, морг, да? Что, вскрытие самому надо проводить? Вот это да.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Ой, я уже вижу его. Этого красавчика.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Не знаю, но чуть до смерти, я помню, он такой же был.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't
Чё?
make it out.
На сердце что-то написано. Теперь можно телевизор смотреть, ура!
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Nope.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Эх, какая ножка.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Какая страница там была? Ой-ой-ой-ой. Ну и ужасы.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were related to this case. I have them right here.
Бэмс.
No, wait.
Алан Вейк съел.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Ритуал удался.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Ля, ужастик какой.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Get you.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Куда бежать? Куда бежать-то? Я не понимаю.
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it. Need to get my gun.
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Не пугай, блин. Тихо. Ах ты жопа. Чё опять отсюда? А, нет, все. Короче, пойдем в Балдур. Сейчас стрим